Hey guys, Jackie Coates here, and back with you with our Pandora box of updates. I've been crushing many bugs lately, left and right, and I'm ready to show you some features I've added to the game. Let's get started. Firstly, I disgraced myself in one of my devlogs saying that I made the inventory using buttons.
So I made each inventory slot a button.
I obviously handled that code, and by handled I mean... So yeah, I searched the interwebs and found some beautiful code, and I want to give Fluffy Game Dev a big shout out because his code is impeccable. So inventories are not only confined to the items we carry with us. Chests are also inventories and shops as well, which leads us to our next feature, shops. The Agora is an important point in our game. It's a gathering place for everybody, especially the important people in Greek society. The modern translation of the word Agora is marketplace. So what's a marketplace without shops? I was prototyping the pixel art for the shop, and while doing this, a pixel art concept really solidified in my mind. So we have these wooden panels that are very basic, and with one small detail, highlights on the top, and shadows on the bottom. It really makes it pop out and look a lot more professional. So I went ahead and did it to the other parts, and boom, pops out. Remember, highlights on the top, shadows on the bottom. Now let's see it in action. Now going back to the concept of the Agora, I refined a lot more. I had some issues because I was following two different pictures from my trip to Athens. One picture I took in the Acropolis Museum, and the other I took in the actual Agora site. So I used the later as a central source of truth, and I made easy to follow diagrams of how I was going to draw it. After I drew the tile set into Unity, I had to make more tiles to compensate for the angles, and now it finally feels accurate and comfortable. So now that our Agora is poppin', let's go over to our new and improved dialogue system. The past dialogue system was very linear. It was a list of things the speaker wanted to say. I've changed it up a bit, and now I'm using a scripting language called Ink. Ink makes it very easy to choose paths in the dialogue, so there are options of what the user says to the speaker. There's also an editor where you can use and test the scripting language. The editor makes a really nice environment for writing and testing scripts. I'm not 100% sure if I will use this system. I'm still learning the language, and one thing I'm trying to figure out is if the script can pick up which path the user takes, because I want the game to change a little depending on what was said to the NPC, as in games like Heavy Rain. Alrighty guys, so now that we have chatted with Dionysus' satyr, let's go over an important Dionysian inclusion. Wine. So as said before, you will gain XP for gods. Picking grapes is the first step to obtain XP for Dionysus, but fermenting wine will give you more XP. The use of wine will be discussed in future devlogs, but I'm excited about this feature. In the future, there will be an array of things you can make that will give you the upper hand and will please the almighties at the same time. Well guys, I really hope you enjoyed this devlogs, and I would really love to hear your suggestions. Please take care and have a wonderful day.